Hello from Kentucky. I wasn't really going to say anything on this subject at this point in time. I was going to wait on up until June when the question was really supposed to be decided. But now someone has decided to leak this SCOTUS draft opinion, which leads everyone to believe that Roe versus Wade, a badly decided law under which 62 million babies have been murdered, essentially, has come back up for review here. And apparently SCOTUS is going to strike it down. Hopefully SCOTUS is going to strike it down. But I'm suspicious of the timing of this leak. It has a purpose. I think it's to fire up the liberal left base of people and get them into a fighting mood, into a frenzy before the midterm elections, because I don't see much hope for the liberal Democrat side. I mean, people seen what it's done, how everything has changed. Biden was handed a vibrant economy, and he's just about killed it deader than 14 o'clock. Inflation is at a 43-year high. Wages, although they're mandated to go up, they're still stagnant. Prices are through the roof, and all of that. So I didn't see much hope for them. But if they can get a fervor in their base by using the babies again, and 62 million babies, as I said, have been sacrificed under this terrible decision of an activist Supreme Court. And now it's up for review. So we can go to the Word and we can see that every child is a gift from God. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. He knew us. He knew us. He formed us in the belly. That's God. So man seen fit to remove that which God had given them. And I know we can talk about the 0.06 rape victims that get pregnant. But actually, on the total problem, from the studies I've seen, that doesn't amount to much. But anyway, I thought I would bring this to you, a little thing that God revealed to me about the abortion, because believe it or not, some folks that profess to be Christians think that killing babies is fine. I heard them say, "Get your hands off of my body." Well, I'm not worried about their body. I'm worried about a totally separate body which is in their body. If they had some way to abort themselves and leave the baby, that would be fine with me if that's what they wanted to do. But anyhow, Exodus chapter 21. God gave some rules to the Hebrews, the Jews, and these were laws that govern slaves and violence and all kinds of different things, bond servants. So if we go to Exodus 21, and let's start at verse 20. And if a man smite his servant, if he beats his servant, or his maid, with a rod, and he shall die under his hand, he shall surely be punished. Notwithstanding, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is his money. Verse 22, where we want to get at. If men strive, if men fight against one another, if they strive, and they hurt a woman with child, a pregnant woman, so that her fruit or her child depart from her, and yet no mischief, write that word mischief down, follow, he shall surely be punished according as the woman's husband shall lay upon him, and he shall pay as the judges determined. And if any mischief, write that word mischief down again, follow, then thou shalt give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. They destroy all of those in an abortion. Burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. This word mischief, I read that, and my first thought was, up here, if they strive together and no mischief, but she's had a miscarriage. But down here, this word mischief, she's had an abortion. That word mischief is a noun. You go back to the Hebrew, here's the word, akaun. It is rendered Hebrew in the King James Bible. It's number 611 in the Hebrew lexicon. It means to do harm, hurt, or trouble, especially as a result of an agent. 2, a vexation or annoying action. These describe an abortion that we have today. Life is cheap to people anymore. I mean, all you got to do is look it on TV. People shooting each other, people knifing each other, people poisoning each other. And then you look into real life and you see all of this violence going around everywhere, violence throughout the whole land. We're living in the last days. I truly believe that. And what we have is this government-sanctioned mischief. Abortion. It's a plan. It started out through my studies. I see it started out by this Margaret Sanger, and where she really used it to target the minorities instead of the white people, and then started incorporating the white people in. And so 62 million people, babies, have lost their lives to this. Whoopi Goldberg, I was reading, said that her abortion was her business, her doctor's business, and her baby's business, and they all three agreed that she needed an abortion. No baby, and I'm going to say this again, no baby ever agreed that they needed to be aborted. That's foolishness. This woman has some kind of spirit upon her that we don't really need in our day and time. It's here, but we don't need it. So check this out. Get your lexicon, study out the word mischief, and you will see that the 10 Commandments, where it says thou shalt not kill, and then Jesus qualifies in the New Testament there, thou shalt do no murder, is right on with the total teaching of the Bible. Now, if you're a Christian and you think you can be pro-choice, I think you better get back down to the foot of the cross and cover this up with the blood and repent, because I don't think you're going. You can't kill somebody and get in. Unless, of course, you repent, totally change your direction, ask forgiveness, get covered in the blood, and then walk in the newness of life. That's what we need to have. Thank you very much. God bless you from Kentucky.